And I've written it not for myself, and as it says inside, this is to the unsung heroes who fight daily for a better tomorrow. And I wrote it because in my life, I see a typical life of a black person in a colonized country, whose lives, with people whose lives have internalized what colonization taught them about themselves. And of course, writing a book like this is a contemplative encounter with one's own memory, one's past, one's future. But it's not just an individual endeavor. In my life, I see the life of every black person, whether they're a professional or a child in rural areas or in the township. But it's not just for black people, it's also a book that challenges everybody and every race to honestly reflect about their encounter with the other. And I've written it because in my journey, and that's why I call this book Odyssey, which is a Greek word for journey. It's not a destination, it doesn't end. Like the struggle for liberation, it's a book about daily encounters that we face as human beings in our quest for total emancipation of the human spirit. And I write about it from my childhood to my professional life because it will reflect what every black person, what every individual faces when they live or are born into adversity, and how to confront those honestly, and how living an honest life in the face of adversity is itself a major achievement for a human being. And so I've written it for young people, for adults, for everybody who recognizes that we're far from the destiny called liberation, total liberation of the human spirit, of human beings, so that we can unteach ourselves, unlearn the lessons of coloniality that told us there's a race that is superior, there's a race that is inferior. It is only that attitude, in my view, that stands in the way of total emancipation of the human spirit, of humanity. If we can unlearn the issues that I raise here, which are inferiority, superiority, and looking at each other in particular ways that we've learned through memory and centuries of distorted knowledge about ourselves and about each other. And I write this to dedicate this book to those who still want to heed the call to rise up and challenge corruption and challenge the distortions of coloniality about ourselves, about the world, and how we see it, so that each one of us, no matter how difficult our lives are, can live to serve others, even if they don't like it. Because leadership is about serving others. They may not like that you serve them. But it's also about living without expecting a reward for doing the right thing. True revolutionaries are people who are lovers. They love humanity. And I write this book to demonstrate not that I'm better, but that all of us living and born into adversity can use that adversity to teach each and every child, each and every person, that we can actually live and unlearn and destroy the tendencies that were fostered into our throats and our minds about ourselves, the negativity we carry about each other and about ourselves, so that our children can unlearn memories of inferiority, can unlearn violence and the corruption that has beleaguered the continent. And so I write this book to actually encourage and ignite the fire to everybody, to every black person, every white person, everyone who cares about humanity, to rethink, to reflect about how they see the world. And I hope you will enjoy it, because it's a journey, as I said. It's not a destination. It's a journey. It's not about the perfection. It's actually as imperfect as I am. I hope you will travel the journey with me. I don't know what your destination will be. My wish destination is total liberation and emancipation of the human spirit, so that at the end, human beings can actually achieve harmony and live in harmony without any reference to race and to lessons that we've learned from a distorted system. Thank you. Please have a look. Hope you'll enjoy it.